Good morning, Roy. Happy Thursday. Happy whatever data we had today.
Jobless claims. Good morning.
Double claim. That's right. That's right. It's been a morning already.
It has been a morning. It's been a week. It's
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 been
been a
it
week.
has been a week, hasn't it? It has been a
Yeah,
week.
it's
We are in along, of course. You can see we did scalp along this morning on this is a brand new one we just passed yesterday. We got
correct.
$200. We're copying it with the 150 there. So we got this one up to 1500. We hadn't touched the other ones yet. We are in this combine long. Looking for a pop up to actually I want 70 here. And then we'll take 1500 if we can get this and we get us ever so closer to passing this damn combine. This one we've been in, let's just see how long we've been in this one. This will be our fourth day on it. Consistent, 6,000, 6,400 for the week. So not shabby, but not great. Not horrible at all. It's
Yeah.
doing good. We're getting a little pop here, 65.50. We need to break above and get to the 70 level. And then all will be right in my world for the morning. How was your night? How was your day yesterday after we got off the stream?
It was good. A buddy of mine wanted to learn some trading. He's very new to it all, so I was teaching him some stuff. It was kind of a good refresher knowledge for me to practice good habits and you know give those types of things. And then I kind of went offline for a little bit. I had to run around, do some family stuff. I got to do some more family stuff this morning, so I'll have to zip out of here about 30 minutes earlier than normal, which shouldn't be a problem. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's good to just kind of walk away and refresh a bit. I mean, we consume ourselves so much with this. Um, and obviously we had the big news yesterday with Nvidia's earnings, and that has attributed to the move up this morning. So
Yeah. As you can
I was
see,
telling
go ahead,
okay.
finish up.
No, I was just saying I was telling Monty I was so offline that I forgot I was holding AMD swings through Nvidia earnings. So fortunately that's gonna work out. But yeah, sometimes you get a little bit too offline and it may end up hurting you. But go ahead, Mr. Monty.
Yeah, if you look this morning, we had initial jobless claims came out at 213,000, forecast is 220. Previous was 217. The continued jobless claims was 1.908 million. Forecast is 1.88. Previous is 1.873. Revised is 1.872. So came in a little worse than expected, I guess, which is good for Fed cuts, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
all
that whole
confusing. We
all
got Hammock
confusing
speaking
right
right now. He doesn't commentate on the rate outlook in their welcome speech. Must analyze centrally clearing standing repo facility. Nothing. No news. No nothing. We do have U.S. existing home sales coming out at 9. That is going to be a mover probably. So with the market being up, definitely need to pay attention here. And then we got 10 o'clock. We got the Kansas Fed Manufacturing and Composite Index coming out. We got the 4-week bill auctions coming out. You got Goldsby and Hammock speaking. Goldsby this afternoon. Hammock again this afternoon. Let's see what else you got. You got the 10-year tips. Could be a mover at 12. So if you're trading at 12, be careful. You got Barr speaking after close, so nothing there. Should be after everything. And then we are stuck there. So let's see what we have on Friday. Of course, we will not be streaming on Friday. But excuse me, you do have services PMI coming out 8:45. University of Michigan sentiment at 9. All the Michigan data coming out at 9 o'clock. So just be careful with that if you are trading in that. We are getting a pop here. I need a pop to 70. I need 70. So everybody knows where we're going. And then that's going to kind of clear us out for the week. So been a quiet week. Did have NVIDIA earnings last night. NVIDIA did beat all expectations, and by all indications, guidance seems very good. So very strong. So If you look over, you got the VIX is dying down, but let's look at the video real quick. I know you're going to run through it, but we came down. You can see this, the earnings report came out. It tanked on earnings and recovered all the way back. Tanked again, came back down to close to the 40 range, a little below 40, and it's popped up since. And now we are almost 2% up on the video after closing yesterday at 0.76 down. So strong move overnight for NVIDIA. I'll let Roy cover all that when he goes through all his stuff. But like I said, we're looking at the VIX right now. The VIX is 16.15. Would love to see the VIX. If we want to see this move continue up, I want to see a good pop. Love to see the VIX break 16 today. If that does it, we should have a heck of a runner today on our hands. So pay attention with all that. You do have, like I said, coming up today, 9 o'clock, we do have that U.S. home existing sales coming out. It's important enough where Top Step thought they need to put it on the chart so you can be reminded of it. So this is one of the great features I do like about Top Step X. If you have data coming out that's important, they're going to put it on the chart. So it's kind of hard to forget, hey, I got important data coming out. Now we do have some data coming out sometimes that's not on here, that's really doesn't seem to be important, that actually moves the market. So you still need to know what's going on, but I love this little feature here, the added feature to kind of help you out. So
yeah, definitely.
Oh, we need this pop above here. Let's see, we're looking. You can see it. This candle here is what kind of stopped it last time. You see you had a wick down. And this candle here is what you're looking for, that 67 area. So if it breaks 67, I think we should see 70. We could actually break that high if it does that, which would be phenomenal. We would sit there and watch it go because we got our take profit right below that high. So it's kind of where we're sitting at. We could take $400 now. You know that's not my style. That would only put us a couple grand away from passing this combine, though. So maybe we do need to think about taking it. All right, we're gonna let it play out. We're gonna let it play out. I think we just got to get this 67 break. 67 breaks. You got 70. You got orders. You got a few orders sitting right above us, and then you got orders sitting above 70. So if we look over here, here's the orders I'm talking about. You got these orders sitting right on 70, and then you got these big boys right up here. So you want to see this start to move up, which will take these up with it, which will give us a 67 break. If you look at 67, you got this 66 area to go through first. And they have been spoofing orders like crazy so far this morning. Lets us know that today could be a very eventful day if they're spoofing this early. Howie said someone on X said, oh, did I miss something else? No, let's go back. Howie sending his cup of coffee. Good morning, Howie.
Good morning, Howie.
Said someone on X said first one to pay $100,000 wins. Bitcoin. There we go. There we go. Yes. So
yeah, I mean crypto has been on fire this week. So there's you can't really ignore it when it comes to the market. It has historically been a good indicator of growth within the market, or appetite for risk, I should say.
I'm not sure why the market's not popping. The VIX is still coming down. VIX is 1608. VIX has dropped 7 more cents as we saw it a minute ago, and we are stuck in the mud here.
Yeah, it's very odd.
This 8 is just holding it there for right now, and they have put all these orders right above. They've actually pulled some of these down. You got 400. Well, you had 382 now, sitting at 59.70. So you've got a lot of orders to go through. We typically get a pop, so wouldn't be surprised we see a pop. We have been trending up all night. That doesn't always mean that we're going to continue to trend up. So let's look at it.
Yeah, no, we had a pretty good move down. this morning, and then it kind of recovered it all, obviously, and went way higher than I was expecting.
Look at this ugly candle here and coincides. So if VIX pops, it's very ugly for ES. If it drops, it's just we'll hang here for a minute. You gotta love it when that happens.
Yeah, from 3:30 Central, we were at 5905 ish area. So we've popped 60 points within the last 4 hours, 4.5 hours. It's been a violent move.
Yes.
So to be stuck a little bit up here is not terribly surprising. Not really good for either one of us as we're both in longs, but so one thing I want to point out I'm going to flip to my chart on the daily. So I have this kind of upward trend green zone I did way back from August low, and it incorporated the September dip, and then I didn't quite incorporate that one, but it looks like we're re-emerging into that green zone actually just now, which is pretty interesting to me that you could get back into that uptrend. Could also be resistance. So something to keep an eye on. From a longer term chart, you're kind of regaining some levels that are regaining some trends that we haven't seen in quite a while. Going through Mag 7, you got 0.17 on Apple, basically flat. The big one today is Nvidia is up 2%, 148.80. A host of price analyst upgrades for Nvidia after their earnings this morning, which caused the pop. Really, so Walter Bloomberg on Twitter did a good tweet on that earlier this morning. So if you go through his feed, I'll post it on the channel if I can find it. Just kind of goes through like 6 or 7 of them that all had increased price targets. And you see Nvidia pop here, 149. This chart looks familiar, doesn't it, Monty? It kind of looks like ES. So if you want to track ES today, you got to track Nvidia. So keep that one on your radar. Microsoft is just up, or it's up 0.5%. As you can see, though, it all got pretty ugly this morning. It's all recovered nicely, except Google, of course, the one I currently hold. 0.75% down. Amazon 0.75% up. Meta is up 1%. Looks strong. That's a good candle on Meta. Back over 570. That's wow.
Everything's up but Google.
Everything's up at Google. 550s was Meta, where Meta was hanging out earlier this week. So getting back up about 570 is good. Tesla's basically flat, but as we know with Tesla, it dances to its own tune. So won't be surprised if that retests 350 at some point today. Coin is gapped up with the Bitcoin move and is kind of holding that move. It's hanging around 330. AMD is up 1.5%. Nice move up. It looks like it wants to retest 140 today. Obviously, moving on the Nvidia news. Story of the day is Bitcoin got it to 98,300. Didn't quite get to the 100,000 mark. Coinbase is sending me alerts every $1,000 it breaks upward new highs. So all eyes are on Bitcoin. See if it can get that $100,000 today. Solana is moving now up. It's at 247. It's up almost 5%. Nice move in Solana as it's finally showing the same strength as Bitcoin has. Dixie. So through it all, Dixie's really strong. Holding 106.67. Got all the way up to 106.91 yesterday. Right after our stream, actually. So keep an eye on Dixie. Looks like it wants to, it likes all the news that it's hearing so far. TNX, you had a gap up yesterday that kind of faded down, and it's kind of just been lingering. We talked about it yesterday. That 4.40 is the spot for TNX to keep an eye on. See if there's anything else. We like to track gold. I continue to monitor gold's 1 hour chart and this uptrend that just continues to keep ticking on up. Looking for it to get back to 2,700, but like I said, it's definitely found that bottom at 2,550 and is now up over 100 points since that moment last week. DJT flat on the pre-market, 30.10. I think that's it for my rundown so far. So let's take it back to ES and see.
Go to the VIX real quick. I want to show you.
Woo!
So yeah, you had that big move down. ES barely moved.
Yeah.
You have this green candle here, and it drops. So I'm a little confused on what's going on here, to be honest with you.
Well,
typically when you see the drop you saw on the VIX here, you get more of a pop on ES, and we didn't get the pop on ES. CVD is at 1,500 now. You notice when we got on, I said it was at 500.
Yeah.
It was negative
before that.
Wow.
Yeah. 1,000.
Bookmap is still suggesting we can at least hit 59.70, but now the VIX is dropping, and we're not really doing a whole lot on ES again. So we're finna hit 16, looks like, on the VIX, and ES is just going to chill here. So make it make sense.
Yeah, and that also is pretty odd, given that NVIDIA.
NVIDIA hit its high.
Way up. Yeah. So NVIDIA they probably keep NVIDIA low. Maybe they linger it here and then.
And we're not moving up. So 1597. You feel like with this move, you got to get a good pop here in a second.
That's what I'm thinking. You
can see they have moved these orders above 70 now, so they have moved these up some. I want to see them go higher, but I mean, we're just not. I mean, VIX has dropped to 1595, and we're just at an indecision candle here. Yes. 1595. I mean, it's just drilling down, and ES is just hanging out.
It does concern me a bit if VIX gets some momentum.
Right now, it's got momentum for the downside.
Right, but yeah, it's very odd. I'll say that it's very odd pre-market. We've got about 10 minutes before open, and to me, I wonder if they're kind of pinning NVIDIA before the open and then let it open and then let it hit its all-time high, so it doesn't hit it pre-market.
What is NVIDIA's all-time high?
149.90, I believe. Some change. I can tell you.
VIX just went to 1594.
149.77. 149.77.
You're gonna watch this area here for VIX. This 70. Let's just put us 74 there. VIX just gapped down a little, so, and we're barely moving. 1591 on the VIX. Yeah, I don't know. So how's everybody else's morning going? How's your morning going? What have you made you $1 million this morning yet?
Nah, Howie's just sitting on his 10 Bitcoin. He's happy as can be.
Good.
Yeah, that he bought last week.
Right now, 1589.
Push it up.
We've got a little bit of a pop here on ES. CVD is just 1,400 still. It's not moving off of it.
Nice one, Howie.
Good night, about 1,000. There you go. That's awesome. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. I love it when you guys share your wins. I like when everybody wins. Makes the days so much better. My MSTX shoulda, coulda, woulda trade is around 100K at this point. Wow.
Ooh.
You gotta love that, don't you? Anybody that wasn't here yesterday, how we talked about it yesterday. What'd you do? $2, $3?
Yeah, I think it was $2 per contract.
Forever. Howie will be riding his bike on a trail in Mexico one day, and he's going to tell people about his MSTX trade. This might be the most important thing you said, Howard. Lesson learned, stick to the plan.
Yep. And you're kind of seeing that play out in this trade.
Sold at 2, then they were free because they'd already sold half at 100.
Yeah. Can't get mad at that.
Nah. Like I said, that's a story. One day you'll sit back and you'll laugh at it. Hopefully you're laughing at it now because, oh man, they just dropped 525 orders at 59.10. If you guys want to see it, we got to scroll a long way to get down there. There they are. 59.11 actually. Wow. And 117 to 59.10. That's an iceberg order if I've ever seen one. It's easier just to hit this. Yep. Another great quote by Howie. Yep. Can't count on those lucky ones. Consistent profit is the way. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, Roy, I am guaranteed at least $400 on this other side over here on this trade. I keep moving my stop up, so I'm keeping it kind of tight with it, but I need this 70 hit, and all will be good in the world. They moved orders above 70 now, so that's what we want to see. I'm just going to leave this here. I'm not moving it. Learned that lesson. You just go on and just how he said it. Stick to your plan. There's my plan. It might pop above it. My plan was 70.
So I moved a stop up. Oh, it just tagged me. I was pretty aggressive, but that locks in $200 on an XFA.
Yeah, I moved my stop up another point, so I'm guaranteed 400. Well, 2 points, $400. I mean $500 now. 525 is where I got my stop sitting at. So we've got about three points away from that. So I'm keeping about 3 points trailing it. I don't want to move this one up to even. I do want to take some of the risk off this one. So I'll put it at the bottom of that channel there.
Yeah, I mean, this could be a nice candle by candle setup into the open. So,
oh, you dirty dog, you! It had momentum and opened up with the red. Now, okay, well, the bull said not so fast.
No, the bull. Yeah, the bull.
They pulled a Corso on us. Not so fast, my friend. I am out over here on the other boy, so I had taken a $800 loss to start, and I just made $1,400 there. So we are green on this side, locking them bad boys up. We're done. We just hit 1,500 there. We are about $1,000 away from passing this combine now.
Lovely.
Let's see if we can pass a combine 2 days in a row. That would be fantastic, wouldn't
it? Be a nice end of the week.
Yeah, I'm probably, if I trade tomorrow, it's going to be super quick in and out like I did this morning with these. Like I said, I wasn't trying to make it a big amount of money here. I want to get 200 bucks locked in on these and start the day green. I did. So we're in good shape there. We took a hit on this one yesterday, so we only got 400 bucks left in this one. So we're going to take it easy, trade one at a time, try to get there. It's going to be a good setup. We're going to wait for our spot, see if we can get it back up to 1,000 today. And then we got this one, we got about 1,900 on it. We're going to do the same thing with it. See if we can get this balance back above zero there. So get this balance to 400 or 500 negative would be a great start for me. But right now we're going to focus on this, on passing this combine. We can, one thing, don't forget, if you do trade on Tradeovate and you are copy trading, don't forget to go in and close out your stops if they don't hit.
Yeah.
Because those will turn into orders that bite you in the ass eventually. So there's an exit market cancel all button. Hit it about 100 times. Do you hear me?
Spam it.
That's me hitting cancel a lot. So there's no orders there. Know that. Now we wait. VIX came all the way down to 1581. Oof. While we're waiting, we're not doing anything. Let's see what the video's doing. Whew. It got up to, what is that? 149.67 and rejected. So up 2.34%. Let's give us a little more room. One thing to note, I don't know if everybody remembers. Remember I drew these stupid little lines on just highs and lows yesterday? They played up pretty daggone well, didn't they?
Pretty well.
That's what I'm saying. It's not hard
Pretty good.
to do TA. It's just repetition is how you get it. Repetition. So look at the VIX. You would think that the VIX is popping, but the VIX is not popping. So I don't understand still. You got that, and you got another level down here, just 1531. This is an old level, so you can see it's played out numerous times. Played out. So let's see if it holds the support on the VIX. We've got 1 minute till open, so here we go. We're coming back in, testing this channel, this trend channel we drew just from, I think Roy called it like 3 o'clock this morning. So that's been a pretty strong channel upward so far. So let's see if it can continue.
About 30 seconds, like you said before, open. But
my dog just sighed if nobody heard it, and I'm like, yes, you know what, girl, I'm with you. I agree with you. Yes. Mm-hmm.
That 30 seconds before this open, but it was important. Note again, we stuck to our plan. We hit our target. We got out, and then we're letting it play. I think sometimes you can get a little, overzealous, and as you can see, the market came right back. So we locked in profits where we wanted to. That's never a bad idea.
Nope. So we had a plan, like you said. It's open here, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. Let's get MOO this morning. That would be a great thing to see. Oh, Roy, you remember we talked yesterday about, I think we talked about shorts covering, if they were going to cover.
I think they did.
And I said it could be close to 350 or 250. Well,
no, it's right. Yeah,
right into it. They did. So yeah, Power Hour, they closed their shorts. We still haven't got an update on MOO yet, so it is always a little bit delayed. I'm saying it's going to be to the negative side with the sell-off we're seeing. CBD is 2,000 though. This could be very short-lived sell-off. This is yesterday's high, right? Yep. So this is yesterday's high. So we got to watch this high here, see if it holds. You can see it held a support. I mean resistance here, then bounced, held a support. So we'll see if it holds again. If it does, we will look to take a long off of it. And they are not doing MOO this morning for some reason.
It's a nice wick off of the opening candle.
Look at that. Came right down, close to it.
Like you said, it's short-lived. Wow. 7 points.
Yeah, I'm chasing this point if I take it.
Yeah.
CBD has gone to 4,000.
Wow.
Yeah. I think she's gonna rip.
I know. I don't want to chase.
No, we got orders at 59.70 still, so we're gonna wait this out. I'm gonna wait this out for a second. Trying to see where I don't know where it could come back to get in. And this is why you don't chase.
Mm-hmm.
If you chased up here, you just got stopped out probably. We never got MOO from Financial Juice this morning, so I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it on the Trader Hub.
Huh, okay.
So I've got the S&P 500 plus 220 million. NASDAQ was minus 40 million. Dow was plus 40 million, and Mag 7 was minus 20 million. So kind of weird there.
Yes.
S&P 500 being plus 220 million, and then NASDAQ being minus 40 million. Seeing this move come back.
Another reason here you don't chase.
Yeah.
You know, us being patient doesn't always pay off, but today it paid off.
New all-time high in NVIDIA, 150s, 51. It's up 3%.
We only need if we can pop back up. I took a long. It was showing a little support here at the yesterday's high, so we're not risking much. We're going to actually risk right below that. That just took us out, so never mind. We lost $500. CBD is 4,000 again. Won't take it long again. Show me some kind of support here, buddy. It's not showing us support yet, so VIX is popping. Wow. We're going to sit back on our hands right now.
Yeah, no, you gotta.
VIX just popped from 1573 all the way up to 1612.
NVIDIA just dropped $2. Sorry, $4. 152.89 to 148.30. Yeah.
It's really strange though. CBD is still 3,400.
Well, I think that was all NVIDIA. If you look, a $4 drop in NVIDIA in the last minute or two.
I think you had profit takers too, with it being up so high overnight. I started to take a short here. Looks like I probably should have, huh?
Yeah, I mean, wow, what an opening candle.
We're going to see what happens here at VWAP. Now if it hits VWAP. VIX got as high as 1639 and came back to 1626. So, or sorry, 16. Nope, never mind. It's 1641. It gapped. It made a wick and then gapped to the top of that wick there. So, well, if I took that short that I was planning on taking here, 50, we got 6 points. We would have been 3, it would have been 1800. That would have passed the combine. Because we're doing
Is your
5 per. There's the break.
VWAP test and
We're
break.
going fast enough. We're going to give it a little bit of room here. This was a little bit of a chase here, but it's okay. It broke VWAP. That's what I was looking for, the break of VWAP. So it broke VWAP. Now let's see if it can run down and do a stop loss rate below the 200. That would be my game plan here. That would pass this combine. So come on. VIX is popping 1665. CBD is still just 3,000 though. That's very strange.
Tide on holdings, up on calls, up on puts. Same on general market tide. So people are making their
give me
bets.
this break. Give me this break. Get a stop loss raid. Come on, stop loss raid. Stop loss raid. Let's get them. Stop it. Go. Oh, it's right there at it. I can taste it. Come on, don't do me like this.
Hey.
Oh, we are $40 short.
I had nothing 5 ES can't clean up.
No, we won't touch 5. There it is. Passed.
Passed. Nice play.
Well, I think my work here is done for the day. See you guys Monday.
Yeah.
Well,
So it looks like you tap that 200. Is it going to break the 200? And
here's what I was looking for. And I would, even if that wouldn't have got me over, I would take in where I took it. Because a lot of times what you see it hit this 200, and then you see we have this level right here. Now it might break through this level and keep going because VIX is ripping.
Yeah.
But the odds are that this could have been a reversal here. So,
right.
Even though it's still running down, well, Roy, remember those orders that we saw at 59.10?
Yep. Oh yeah.
They're still sitting there, by the way.
Wow.
Wow is right.
I thought they were just placeholders for another moment in time.
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Kind of reminds me of yesterday. Remember when we were joking? We were like, man, it seems so long ago. We were at 59.70 and just enjoying life.
Yeah.
50-point drop in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Life comes at you fast in this game, man. VIX over 17, 17.10. Market tide. Let's flip over there. You got calls starting to drop, puts starting to rise. That's the look on both holdings and on general market tide.
Got the quick 400 over here too. So
yeah, I think that target is where it wants to go, right? I mean,
yeah,
it's gonna go to that 10.
This one we got to be careful with.
Yeah, it can ricochet up here though, but it's.
Oh my gosh, VIX has gone all the way to 1720.
Oh wow.
We chased here. We did a pull the thing here, but well,
that was a move.
Yeah.
So they're gonna push it all the way up to VWAP and reject.
Oh, they're gonna push it right there. Oh. VIX pulled back a little bit to 1704. CBD. You won't believe this, Roy. Guess where CBD's at right now?
Where's that?
Plus 33.
Wow.
CBD came down 700 points. Now it's 37. By the way, I think we just lost this one.
Oh no.
No, we hit our stop and it did not close us out for some reason. I'll make that make sense. It's okay. We're going to just let that play out, however. This one still has, all right, CBD's coming back now. You still got all those orders sitting at 59.11, 59.10 area. Got to the bottom of the zone. You can't make this up, can you? Now it should, let's see if they can get some momentum to break it down this time. Well, how's everybody else doing this morning?
That is an ugly
We're
candle.
just going to close that one because we are playing with fire on that one, and it did not close us out, but we got most of that loss back, so we're just going to leave it alone, man. VIX is popping back up. It is right at its yesterday's close. You want to see the VIX. There's the close. Let's zoom in so everybody can see it, but you got to go in there, but you can see it there. There's the close. That's where we're at. Oh, give me this 500 here. You're dropping orders again down below. 1750 down to, and of course those. Oh my gosh! You want to see something interesting now?
Yeah.
Remember those orders that were 400? It is now 1500 sitting there at 59.11.
Oh, wow. Oh wow.
Yeah. The VIX is not cooperating with it right this second, though. It's coming back some. There we go. Let's do this right. We're getting some volatility here. You're getting some volume coming in also too on the candle.
Yeah.
Crazy thing. So here's your open. Here's your second candle. How often do you see that second candle more volume than open? You rarely see that.
Rarely.
VIX is coming back to 1684, so it got as high as 1720, and it's come back. CVD is back 3700. CVD is what's really confusing me right now.
Yeah,
Any other time, these candles you would have saw CVD turn red. It moved $700, 700 points. Wow. We're gonna put it right above VWAP there. Bad play, but the VIX is kind of VIX just got down.
Yeah, it's lingering. Calls are not doing well. Calls are rising on the holdings. Calls rising, puts falling on the holdings. So we'll see if this VWAP rejection or break.
So far, it's been
Nvidia,
but
Nvidia 146.87.
look where it came down to. But this is not a good looking candle here off the VWAP. Or as you and Lev would say, the VWAP.
VWAP.
We know what WAP stands for, don't we? Right at this 200 now, so this very well could have been a stop loss rate below the 200, and it could trend back up. CBD, oh my gosh. CBD is 4,800 now.
Wow.
That's going to stop us here. It's going to pop above that. Well, I say that. It's
Maybe.
not like in VWAP yet, is it? 5,000 CBD. These are plus numbers, folks. These are not negative numbers, which is really strange.
It's definitely throwing me off a bit because Tide is suggesting a pop as well. I mean, there was nothing on Tide that suggested that big drop. So,
yeah, it's fixing to pop. It's got to pop. I mean, it's looking at that 5,200 now CBD. There it is. It's out. Well, 5,500, 5,600. It's just gaining momentum here. Let's put an order. I don't think it's going to fill now, to be honest. Well, it might here. Looked like it was going to break VWAP and hold, and then broke VWAP and came right back below VWAP. I don't like that for this long. Should have waited, but you know what? CBD's telling me one thing. Tide, is it still telling us the same thing?
Oh, let's see. Tide. Yeah.
Yep.
A little tick down on calls, but that was a pretty big move up on calls. So I would expect a consistent pop up here.
CBD is 54, 5,500 now. Going for 6,000 now.
Yeah, here's your upward trend. Nice move up.
And if it can continue 63, 62, I don't know. The VIX is retraced a full dollar back now. I would like to get $1,000 of this trade. Actually, I would like to get. Let's put it up. You know, if we're going to live, let's live dangerously. And folks, we're in one ES. We're not in 3 or 4 or 5. We're in 1.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, that's
we got 10
violent.
points. We're going to guarantee $100 in this trade now. Might reject here. You got to watch this, the 8 and this whole little cluster of EMAs up here. This could be where it pulls back. Could pull all the way back to VWAP. And it could break all these and run a high day too. So there's 6,400 on CBD. For everybody asking, I know some people, Roy talked to somebody the other day and they were like, why does this guy keep talking about CBD? Cumulative volume delta, CVD. 55, you have a bunch of orders at. 70, you got 200 orders sitting at 70. So we're going to move this back to 68.25 right there. Guaranteed 275. And so we can re-enter if we do get stopped out. But considering that we don't have a ton on this one to play with, we're gonna keep this trailing stop pretty tight. So I got the bottom of this wick. If it breaks this candle, it breaks this candle. We've had we got most of it back, over half of it back. So CBD's coming back to 59 now on the pop. CBD's coming back a little bit. So
your puts went below the 0 line. You had a slight downtick in calls. This is for holdings. You're seeing the similar thing on general market tide. So you are battling these clusters of EMAs like you had mentioned. So see if it can carry some momentum or not.
Take us out of here, but that's okay. There it is. There it is. So we got half of it back pretty much. So we'll wait and see. Now it says start with the 618. And there it is. CBD's come back now to 5,000. Slight up move on the VIX here. And the video's coming back pretty hard. I mean, look, we went all the way to 52.86.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that was a perfect short there.
Yeah, retested VWAP and did hold it though.
It did so far. I don't know if this is the best move here or not. We're going to see if we can get one here at VWAP, see if it holds again. Scout a few points here or there if we can. I hear my son moving around. He's got class this morning, so I might have to pause it for a second or mute my screen or whatever here for a minute, but we'll see. We're not risking that much. We're going to risk 200 here to make 600. See if we can pop up there and get that 600. CBDs went below 5,000, now back above 5,000, now back below 4,000. So it's around that 5,000 mark. Well, I don't like that move, so we're going to get out of it and not do anything for a minute. The short was the play. VIX started to come back, and then it popped back up. So
yeah, VIX at 1670. That's pretty strong. So now is this where they go to test your? Oh, it's dangerous right now.
You want to look short at VWAP.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was going to feel that fast. CBD's 4,300 now. It's coming back a good bit. It's actually moving with the market now, unlike what it was.
Yeah, your tide has slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, but it's turning back up. So that's not a good sign for my short here.
Yeah. Need an ugly candle here.
Well, folks, I'm gonna tell you, worst case scenario, we'll have 3 fresh, brand new. Well, not fresh. We'll have 2 fresh and one up, $1,500 XFAs. If we do lose this one, I don't want to lose this one, but I'm not going to lose any sleep if I do, because I'm going to concentrate on those 3. That's the main ones I want to work. I'm just trying to see if I can work these back up. These I took some chances I probably shouldn't have taken before, but you know what? It's all gravy. Now that 200's holding, that 200 needs to break. I'm determined. I'm thinking seriously about moving this thing, just trailing it down to, just leave it right there on that 10. Actually, move it up because it's 10. Move it at 1287. So that would actually, if it goes there and hits that, that would have us a fantastic day. If they can break the 200. CBD's 44, 4,500. So everybody interested, I got this badass PA system for our tailgate for our last game of the year for the Egg Bowl. And we can, it's pretty much just right. It's DJ equipment, 212, powered by 600 soundboard with every kind of mixing ability you could want on it. So I'm kind of pumped. I can really piss my neighbors off now.
Push down.
Roy's been out there. He saw my tailgate neighbors and how we get along so lovely.
Yeah, you guys friendly neighbors. Here's your break of 59.31. That was the previous candle that I was eyeing.
We're guaranteed $200 in this trade now. Might have pulled it a little too tight. CBD went to 3,600. You got orders popping in everywhere around this area now, though. They're popping in and out. You don't see them as good here as you see them on Bookmap. Now, for some reason, we cleared orders. We have cleared a lot of orders here. I don't understand what's happening here. Oh, we have data coming out.
We have data. Existing home sales.
There we go. Well, we're riding or dying on it. Makes sense when orders are clearing. This could be why all those orders are sitting there because of this data, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
They have not pulled those orders off 59.11, just so you know. They're still sitting there. We've got 10 seconds till we get there. Let's see if I'm still in this trade by the time it gets there. That's the question. And what was the data? U.S. home sales, actual 3.96, forecast is 3.95. Nothing burger.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
They dropped some orders in at 20 here and 22.50, but I don't know if they're going to go down to get them or not. You can see these orders just popped in. U.S. leading index change month over month, negative 0.4. Forecast is negative 0.3. Previous negative 0.5. Let's see. U.S. home sales change in actual was 3.4%. Forecast 2.86. Previous was -1, so it actually beat forecast on existing home sales.
Mm.
But obviously, that is not bullish at the moment. Wow, we got a lot of news popping in here, but it's not anything. Korea's Peninsula warning highlights Beijing's political headache from all sides. Don't means nothing. Beijing blames U.S. after defense chiefs rejected slash their support for Taiwan. Yeah, the Eurozone confidence flash actual -13.7. Forecast was -12.4 previous. I don't even know what that means. So
Yeah.
we're definitely getting a push down. Let's see if we can continue this push down.
You are right at your favorite indicator, 59.23.
We're gonna guarantee yourself $500 in this trade. Worst case, we're down 70. Be probably $100 after it fills and everything, but we're actually going to drop it right to that candle. It's going to take us out. It's fine. $11 down for the day now.
Hey, not bad.
Let's remove these. Actually, I think I'm just going to take a break here.
I think it's a good time to take a little break. I've been flying all over the place. I've got 2 XFAs at 200, but I did take a big hit on one, down 1,000. Hit my daily
Oh
loss
my
limit.
God. VIX is popping.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we just did that. That's probably a dumb play, but VIX is 1740. It's going for its high. Latest data suggests that reverses remain abundant, where reserve remains abundant, with reserve demand elasticity at the 50th percentile. I have no clue what that means either. But that came out from the New York Fed. Look at Howie.
Wow.
Thank you, Howie. Good play. Hope you have a great weekend. How are you in Arizona or are you in Mexico now? She hadn't got out of here yet. I'm just curious. I like to live through Howie.
I think we all like to live through Howie.
Yeah. Mexico. Awesome. Well, enjoy, brother. Have you a good weekend. Take a
Enjoy.
tequila shot or something for me.
It's a lovely trade there. And
Yep. That was how you do it. Unlike how you saw us here. Here's Howie. Tacos and tequila. Man, that sounds perfect. I love tequila. I can't drink it, but I love it.
I love tequila too. I can drink tequila.
I get kind of mean and I get superhuman strength for some reason with tequila. I don't know where it comes from. I can do stuff that you never thought imaginable on tequila, and it's just not. It's not good. I need to stay away from tequila. I like it too much, and it likes me too much. Roy came to our tent. They brought some rum that might have been the smoothest rum I've ever tasted in my life.
That was good rum.
That was very smooth rum. It was like, oof. And I'm not a rum guy at all. So,
yeah.
Russian ambassador to the UK tells Sky News the UK is directly involved in the war in Ukraine.
Directly.
Are they going to threaten them with nuclear weapons too? Every time I put my hands up, it makes me start to fade out. I don't understand, and I like to sit there with my hands up, so we won't do it there. CBD is 3,700. You're dropping these orders down right above 20, and they're dropping them and putting them back and dropping them and putting them back. I mean, you just see orders. I still like this 5911 there. You got 1,565 orders still sitting down there. Hadn't moved an inch. Hadn't moved a bit. Only thing it's done is gain more.
Whoa, there it goes.
Yeah, we gotta have a little more than that. Hey, hang on 1 second.
Yep. So you're getting a little break here on the kind of held that 59.20 though. Wicked down, it hit the orb low right to the T. If you look at, I'm gonna flip to my chart. Let your orb low, your red, hit that and has bounced. So let's see if it comes back and retest it and breaks. The target here looks like that 59.10 area, which is about right here in between these two lines. The yellow line on my chart, excuse me, is a 20-day moving average. So super important level. That's your monthly average. Looking around at Mag 7, this is the shocker to me. NVIDIA set a new high, 152, has now faded $9 from the open on that high. It has completely reversed itself. So obviously the market is reacting to that. VIX is on fire right now, 1754. It is approaching that overnight high, which is about 1788. At that level, when the VIX was 1788, you would see ES was around 5906, 05. Yeah, let's call it 5905. So you want to kind of keep things equal. That's what, if the VIX keeps trending up the way it is, that kind of is where your target would look to be. All of Mag 7 is red after starting very strong. Google is getting annihilated. So I'm guessing some news has hit there that I have missed, but they are down 5%. Amazon's down 1.3%. Meta's down 1.85%. Apple's down 1.35%. And here comes Tesla, little engine that could, is flat on the day. Coin has gotten faded down to 305 now. Anybody that wants to buy the dip there, have at it. Bitcoin now at 96.74, got up to 98.370. So it'd be interesting to see if it can continue, if it can recover. Solana though, approaching 250, actually broke 250. If I'm not mistaken, that is near an all-time high. All-time high is 260, so $10 away from its all-time high. So we'll keep an eye on Solana. And let's see, anything else of interest? McDonald's is down. SMCI is up 5%. So we'll keep an eye on that. Gold's kind of flattening out, but is in a kind of a shorter hourly uptrend that you want to take a look at. So getting a little pop here on ES. Looks like that wick is pretty strong here. So we'll see if this holds up. I mean, it wicked and pushed it up right back to the 5-day moving average, and it looks like we're maybe wicking off of that and moving up. Could get another VWAP retest here. So yeah, pretty interesting day so far, I'd say. Wow, what a turn of events all around. So let's keep an eye on everything. The target here, I mean, you've got about 10 points to VWAP if it can hold this 5-day moving average, which doesn't look like it wants to. And you've wicked off of the orb low. So you got your orb low is holding as support so far. You've had 1, 2, 3 tests of it. Will we get a fourth test, and will that be the break that breaks us down lower to that 59.10 area? Your VIX is cooling a little bit at 1728. That looks like a reversal candle, so keep an eye on that as we are monitoring the situation across the board. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I've got about 20 more minutes that I'm hanging around, so let's see what damage we can do to our accounts in that time.
Yeah, I'm still liking this 59.11. I think this thing eventually breaks down and goes there, but
there's your tide situation.
Oof.
That's holding, so your calls are coming down. Puts are coming down a little bit, but look at that put volume. So it agrees with your assessment.
CVD's finally coming back.
Yeah.
So what you're showing there, CVD, VIX is popping back up, 1734. We're going to let this play a little bit here, and then hopefully it doesn't take it. Looks like it might take us out. We should have waited because of guess what's popping now? CVD's popping again.
That's been all over the place today, hasn't it?
It has. It got all the way down to 25, and it just popped back to 35. With the VIX coming back now, yeah, this was a bad play.
Yeah. I'd light dip in puts. I mean, that's a pretty good dip in puts back below the 0 line.
Well,
looks like it may want to retest VWAP again.
That's what we're going to wait for this time.
That's a strong candle, though. No doubt about
Here's
that.
The 200. It is, and this is the reversal at the bottom. That previous candle was a reversal candle.
Yeah.
Comes the VWAP test. We're going to take one here. Like I said, this thing, if we lose it, we lose it. Ooh, pop VWAP though. CVD is 4,000 now. Very strong candle. See if the 13 turns it back. And just so everybody knows, when Roy leaves, I'm leaving with Roy. You don't want to sit here and listen to me talk by myself for 30 minutes.
Yeah, you're getting your volume. I mean, we still got 40 seconds on this candle. So it's definitely gotten some volume on this candle. But your kind of analysis here is that reversal candle did exceed not the big volume candle before it, but the previous two drops. So
yeah, the thing that I'm still paying attention to, if you notice that we are getting a little less volume this candle than the last candle, but look at those red candles, those red volumes.
Yeah.
When they push it, they push it. So
yeah.
And of course, we might lose this here, but we're taking an educated guess that they're going to push this thing back down. And this is the 618. So if you look at your fibs, this is probably going to be, 382 right at the 0.5. So we could see a rejection right here. Could. Doesn't mean we definitely are, but CVD's 38. It got up to 45, and now it's come back 37 on this little move up. Now it's back to 4,000. So it's not making a ton of sense with that. The VIX is coming way back, 1672 right now. from its high of 1760. So we either reject the 21 here or we don't. This thing's fixing to pop up and say that we failed this thing any minute
No.
now. Yeah. You know, if it wasn't, these were close. I took some chances on these. You can see I'm not taking on other ones. I never would have took these trades on the regular ones. This was just kind of a gamble to see if we can get in and get out, but it hadn't killed us yet. Oh, they got one of them though. They
No.
got yeah. Oh well. There's a reason we got this bad boy right here locked up because look what we did there.
Yeah.
And then these at least we're gonna have three. We're gonna copy trade three and no wow. This Roy said he thought it gives us $100 over. We went over $100 a couple times. We went 1560, 1570, and it didn't close it. So I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it just kind of catches sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't. I don't know what the hell it does. CVD's come back to 32 now.
Everybody loves a comeback story.
Yeah. We couldn't get a sponsorship with Pepsi, so we're going to try Coke now. See if Coke gets a sponsorship.
Yeah, as pricey as those things have gotten, you just got to go with the ones that are on sale. Wow.
Well, the good thing, they put Coke and Pepsi on sale at the same time. Okay. And I'm going to be honest with you, the reason I did not buy Pepsi because they didn't have any Pepsi 16.9 ounce bottles out on the floor. So, and I was not going back to the store again. I grew up on Coke. I swapped to Pepsi when I started working for PepsiCo. Pepsi's a little sweeter than Coke. I don't know if anybody's ever noticed that or not. And I'm kind of gotten used to the sweetness of Pepsi, but didn't have any on the floor, so you can't buy them if they're not there to buy.
Yep.
One of my old Frito-Lay sayings is you can't buy them from the back room. So whoever was in charge of putting the Pepsi out yesterday was not on their game.
Vicks came back, but then that's kind of a reversal candle here.
Yeah, you said it, and I was like, "Yep, everything you're fixing to say." Yep.
It's just, I would say today. I mean, I didn't read it very well to start, but there's some moves I got caught in that I definitely rushed my trades. I shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine how many people got caught though on that Nvidia reversal. I mean that's an epic reversal.
Yeah.
I mean, talk about just taking the life out of people's euphoria.
For real, right?
Back over to you. Take a look at what that's going on.
See if it can break down below VWAP again. VWAP's holding. VIX is popping. VIX is back to 17. CVD is 2,200 now. That's a pretty big move there on the VIX. If we can get this break, we might get this move down finally. Those orders are still sitting down there. I mean, every one of them. They hadn't. Looks like they've added a few around it. Hadn't pulled them though. Have not pulled them.
Yeah, I mean, if that previous candle high holds, you're making lower highs.
Yeah.
So
True.
you're creating. So if you get the break here, the VWAP, it may be a nice, strong move down, but
You
Your
noticed
MACD is curling a bit, though.
your 8 broke down below VWAP and then came right back above it. So
Mm. Yeah, I know you're in a short, but kind of looking at this, you've got the 8, you've got the VWAP, and you've got MACD curling,
yeah,
and
yeah.
your risk reward would say you could go long with a stop right below VWAP. But it's still early in the candle. Tesla's gone green. It's up 0.5%. The little engine that could. No longer a little engine. Point. Let's see. Sorry if we're quiet. We're just kind of taking it in, looking at it all.
Yeah, I'm just looking at everything and trying to see what I think. I'm not liking this thing. I mean, I know you said I stopped right below VWAP. Even though it's kind of chilling here, I don't like it long. For one of the reasons you said a minute ago, we looks like we're making a lower high.
Yeah. It definitely looks like it's wanting buyers here, right? Searching for
Yeah,
buyers. There's your
searching
drop.
for buyers.
And there you go.
There's your VWAP break. Let's see if we can break the 200.
200.
There it goes. No, it's right after. There goes 200. Now, I don't know what to look at.
Wow. I mean, your orb low is 59.1875. So obviously coincides with low of day, or slightly above low of day. So that's been the spot if they want to gain support. That's been the spot that's shown the most support. That range, I would say, round it up 59.20ish probably would be the support spot.
Hey, we're guaranteed $200 in this trade now, which would actually
All
put us in the
right.
green. Actually, already in the green for this account. So we're gonna keep moving the stop down with it. Oop, not that big. I'm gonna put it right there now. Now we're guaranteed 387. Let's make it a 400. What do we think? Let's
Let's go.
guarantee $400 in this trade. If it stops out, stops out. So I don't really care. Holy crap! We just hit 1500 over here.
Wow.
That's why
Nice
a minute
job.
ago. So,
22 now. 59.22. There's your break. The 5-day. Nope. Came right back up.
we're guaranteed $600 in this trade now. There you go, Dickard. Good job.
Fantastic.
Took that one too. Great one. That's why you don't listen to Roy.
Hey, I said the lower
I love you,
highs.
bro. I love you. It's all good.
Well, that for me, that trade would have been gone
There
in
we
an
go. We're
instant.
out.
Would have been a nice $50 risk
479 on the day.
reward. Good job. Good job.
Yep, we're locking that one. We did lose one account. We will go into tomorrow with 4 XFAs. So we, in that case, need to Roy, switch to your screen real quick.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm going to log into Top Step.
No problemo.
because we are going to buy two new. We're going to buy one. Sorry, we work on one at a time now. We're going to buy one new 100K combine to work on. Not going to work on it today. Today is going to be. Today is done. We're done today. But so if everybody wants to see, you can just click mine real quick. And then once we get to the pay part, we can click it off. But this is where we're at. Go back. So I'm going to choose 100K. Get it appeared. Had you an option to start a new combine? We'll go to the 100K combine. We're going to do Top Step X. So we hit next. I think now, yeah, you can close it for a second. 99.
We have a video on this as well on our channel if anyone wants to follow along.
And hold on. All right. And now we're back. So we go, once you click your pay button, it goes to Top Step Trading Pledge, all this stuff. Yes, we agree. We understand everything. And boom, we have a new combine, boys and girls.
Hooray!
I'm really pumped we hit 1,500 over here. My gosh, what a day. No, thank you. It's already there. And there's a new combine.
Hooray! And there's your orb low break.
Yeah, I want to see it break here, and then we might go and take one here short just to see if we can get a few $100 on it. We don't want to get a lot. Well, I'll see what this one trades out at. VIX is high, so we're going to wait a second.
Dickard mentioned in our Discord. Dickard mentioned in our Discord another good point: the 59.14.75 area, which yesterday was an important rejection spot. Happened a few times, and now we're approaching it to see if it can act as support or if it turns back into rejection.
Yep, and I think here's a great spot to call it because Roy's got to leave. So
yeah, let me do my picks real quick. Oh, I forgot to do that. 5 seconds. Fly it over. Roy's picks. Here they come.
Oh my gosh.
We're going two. We're going two. We're going Seahawks +1 versus Cardinals. They're at home.
Wait, you're riding Kansas 2 weeks in a row.
So, yeah, sorry, I put the wrong logo there. It should be the Seahawks logo. Seahawks +1 versus the Cardinals. And then I'm going Kansas +3 versus Colorado, and Auburn +2.5 versus Texas A&M. Auburn at
playing
home.
A&M between the hedges. Home. Hey, just ate all those orders up down there, by the way.
There's your picks. Let's take a back look. Oh,
it ate all those orders at 11. Those orders sitting there just ate every one of them.
Wow.
Yep. Wow is right.
What a way to close it. All right, man. Good week. Good week. Had a few bumps today, but overall can't complain. Had a good day.
Overall good day. We've got we haven't locked these yet. Let's go and lock these bad boys. $200 is $200, right?
Amen.
So we locked these two. We've locked this one. We locked this one, and then we failed one. So it is what it is. Catch you guys on Monday.
Yep, Monday.
Roy,
Thanksgiving week. So
yeah, short week that week, Monday through Wednesday. The market's open half day Friday. We will not be here. That is Egg Bowl. We have a football game, so me and my PA system will be set up. We can go live, but all y'all gonna hear is music and seeing lots of drinking. So we don't need to do that.
It's
Roy Easy said over there, man, this new Top Step policy is whack. Even I guess Roy Easy's watching Top Step TV.
yeah. I mean, I got about 5 minutes if we want to hint at it, see what they say.
Nah, I'm good. We'll figure it
No,
out.
good. All right, guys. We'll
Catch
talk
you
to you
guys
Monday.
Monday.